Yo, what's up guys, it is Saintsfan. Welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Today I have some more interesting news about those 7 new heist vehicles that have been leaked or found in the iFruit directory. So hopefully this answers some questions that some people had about like kind of what type of cars these would be. And this is coming from Fun MW2, who is a reputable leaker or modder, or whatever you want to call him. He's been around and he's been right on pretty much everything he's released in the past. So I do believe him when he gives us this information, and it kind of just reinforces the thoughts we've had in the past. So I'll put a tweet on the screen right now. This is what he says. So the Lampadati Casco, he says, is going to be a sports classic car. Now, obviously, Lampadati, they make sports cars, so it wouldn't be too out of the realm that they make a sports classic car. And plus, the Kuruma, that's already a sports car that's going to be in here. So instead of just giving us 2 sports cars, they give us a sports classic, which that's kind of cool, I think. I'm hoping it'll be somewhat like the Kakek Classic in terms of just like how it'll be a pretty decent sports classic car and not like the Ferrari GT, which even though it wasn't in sports classics, it was a sports DLC car that just wasn't really worth it. So I'm hoping that this car will be, you know, pretty useful. But that's the first one. And then as you see from the tweet, he says the HVY Insurgent is either in the category off-road or vans. And I'll get more into that specifically in a second here, but you kind of thought that already. I mean, if we are thinking the HVY Insurgent is that APC tank, it would make sense that it's in that category. Now, the Kuruma, this one, we kind of already know it's a sports car. Obviously, we saw it in the trailer and in a lot of the pictures. It's a 4-door car. Now, it's interesting that he doesn't have the Karen Technical on here, but again, there's another tweet I'll get to in a second. And then finally, the Dinka Enduro and the Principe Electro, those are going to be motorcycles. We kind of guessed that. The Principe, I think my friend Ross, he mentioned in the Squadcast a couple weeks ago that there was a motorcycle in the trailer that actually said Principe on it, so you kind of figured that was that car, or that motorcycle. And then the Dinka Enduro, we were kind of assuming it was going to be a motorcycle. There were some thoughts that it could be some sort of other car, but now I guess we kind of know it's going to be a motorcycle. Now, like I said, there's another tweet from Fun MW2, and he mentions that there's going to be 2 versions of the Kuruma, and then there's going to be 2 versions of the HVY Insurgent. Now, obviously, the Kuruma, the 2 versions, the Karen Kuruma, and then the Karen Technical. So maybe these are the same car. We kind of thought the Karen Technical could be the Karen Rebel with the giant machine gun on the back. That would make sense. Maybe that's still the case. But if not, the Karen Kuruma or the Karen Technical may be the armored version of the Karen Kuruma. That kind of would make sense. It would kind of be like the Duke of Death and then just the regular Dukes. You guys can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But moving on into the 2 versions of the HVY Insurgent that he talks about. This is kind of interesting because somebody actually tweeted him a picture of what both these versions would be. There's going to be a non-armored version or a non-lethal or machine gun version, and there's going to be an armored version with a machine gun that you can kill people. So if I put this picture on the screen, you're going to see obviously the one on the left. It almost looks like it has a little bit less armor, which is kind of ironic that it's like it would be like the more armored one just because it has the machine gun. Honestly, armored and non-armored aren't really the best terms for these cars. Maybe like one's a lethal, one's non-lethal, because the one on the right, as you see, if you look at the back of the car, it actually doesn't have like the truck bed. It has a full enclosed back, whereas the one on the left, it has the truck bed, so you're probably more exposed, especially the gunner. And that would be the 2 versions of this HVY Insurgent that he is talking about. And if you guys are wondering, that would leave one car that we found in the iFruit directory not really talked about, and that is the Vapid Guardian. And the reason that I think the Vapid Guardian is not mentioned by Fun MW2 is because I'm thinking the Vapid Guardian is going to be that Huey or chopper gunner that we saw in the trailer, and obviously that doesn't have a car category, so that's why I'm thinking he didn't include that or couldn't find anything on it. But obviously you guys let me know your guesses. Obviously the 2 other big vehicles that we haven't had any information or found in coding is the Hunter and the Hydra, and I'm still going with the assumption that that's because the Hunter and the Hydra, we will not be able to purchase those from Pegasus. We'll actually have to go into the military base or something to get those, similar to like the Jet is now. But I think the Huey will actually be able to have as a Pegasus vehicle similar to like the Buzzard. So that's why that one was in the iFruit directory as well. But obviously, look, it's fun to speculate about this stuff. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you guys have any other different opinions, let me know. Got some awesome races coming out later today, as well as the Super Bowl. Let me know in the comments who you guys are picking for the Super Bowl, Patriots or Seahawks. let me know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. And as always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.